coming to New Hampshire. You know, this is like getting to hang out with your next door neighbors. It's true, it's true. We've got Maura Healey and Catherine Clark here from Massachusetts, hanging out with our neighbors. You know, I've been traveling all around the country for Hillary Clinton and for our Senate candidates. I've been to Missouri and Ohio and Wisconsin and Colorado and Pennsylvania, and I got to say, it is good to be in a place where I can say, go Pats. Go Pats. All right. No, it really is great to be in New Hampshire. It is great to be in the home state of my dear friend and your senior senator, Jeanne Shaheen. It is great to be in the state that is going to send Carol Shea Porter and Annie Custer to the United States Congress. It is great to be in the state that's going to elect Colin Van Osteren as its next governor. It's great to be in the state that is going to send Maggie Hassan to the United States Senate. Yes! Oh, and just one more. It is great to be in the state that's going to send Hillary Clinton to the White House. Yes! So I just want to be official here. I'm with her. Are you with her? Look, we're here today with someone who gets up every single day and fights for us. Someone who has spent her life fighting for children, spent her life fighting for women, spent her life fighting for families, fighting for health care, fighting for human rights, fighting for a level playing field, fighting for those who need us most. Hillary Clinton fights for us. It is now time for us to fight for Hillary. Now, I want to talk for just a minute about values. I grew up in a family that didn't have much. My daddy sold fencing and carpeting, ended up as a maintenance man. After he had a heart attack, my mom worked a minimum wage job at Sears to keep our family above water. All three of my brothers went into the military. Me, I just wanted to be a teacher. All my life, I wanted to be a teacher. Can we hear it for America's teachers? Yeah. Now, I had the calling early on. I used to line up my dollies and teach school. It was tough being one of my dollies. I don't think you did your homework last night. It was tough. It was tough. My parents would have given me anything they could, but they just didn't have the money to send me to college. And the only way I could get to be a teacher is that I ended up at a commuter college that cost $50 a semester, and it opened a million doors for me. The way I see it, I am the daughter of a maintenance man who ended up as a United States Senator. Hillary Clinton is the daughter of a factory worker, granddaughter of a factory worker, and she's going to be elected president. We believe in that America. That is the America we fight for. We believe, but we are worried. Worried that those opportunities are slipping away. In fact, a lot of America is worried and angry that far too often Washington works for those at the top and leaves everyone else behind. You know, for 30 years now, Republicans have pushed trickle-down economics, and they've done one thing. They've helped the rich and powerful get richer and more powerful, and they've stepped on the faces of everyone else who's trying to get a fighting chance to succeed. You know, Donald Trump talks a big game about how the game is rigged. Let's be clear. Donald Trump is right. The game is rigged. It's rigged for guys like Donald Trump. And I say it's time to fight back. Maggie says it's time to fight back. Hillary says it's time to fight back. Yeah. We start our fight right here on college campuses. Education builds opportunities, but not if people are getting crushed by student loan debt. Right now, it's a 1-2 punch, the high cost of college and the high cost of student loans. The federal government is making billions of dollars in profits off the backs of our students. It is obscene to make money off people who are trying to get an education. But I want to be clear on this. We know where Kelly Ayotte stands. She voted against refinancing your student loans. And Donald Trump, we know where he stands too on higher education. You know, colleges need more money to bring down the cost of tuition. His plan is to get rid of all federal student loans, abolish the whole Department of Education. I think his plan is to set up another fake university, cut out the middleman, and cheat the students directly himself. That's why we fight back. That's why we fight back. Look, college alone is reason enough to get out and vote. It is reason enough to get out and volunteer. Hillary and Maggie and I are determined to make debt-free college the law of this land. That's where we want to go. We are determined to refinance that $1.3 trillion in student loan debt. Yes, help us do that. Help elect Hillary and Maggie so that we can make college a pathway of opportunity, not just for rich kids, but for all of our kids. Yeah. Look, we want to build an America that's going to work, but that ain't going to happen with Donald Trump. Donald Trump cheered on the 2008 financial crash so he could scoop up real estate on the cheap. He stiffed small business owners, plumbers and painters and construction workers when he built his casinos and golf courses. And Donald Trump aggressively disrespects more than half the human beings in this country. He thinks that because he has money, that he can call women fat pigs and bimbos. He thinks because he is a celebrity, that he can rate women's bodies from 1 to 10. He thinks that because he has a mouthful of Tic Tacs, that he can force himself on any woman within groping distance. Well, I got news for you, Donald Trump. Women have had it with guys like you. And nasty women have really had it with guys like you. Yeah. Get this, Donald. Nasty women are tough. Nasty women are smart. And nasty women vote. And on November 8th, we nasty women are going to march our nasty feet to cast our nasty votes to get you out of our lives forever. Yep. You bet. Yes. You know, for more than a year, Donald Trump has made headlines almost every day. And where has Senator Kelly Ayotte been? Donald Trump called Latinos rapists and murderers. Kelly stuck with him. Trump called African Americans thugs, and Kelly stuck with him. Trump attacked a Gold Star family, and Kelly stuck with him. Trump compared himself to dictators and praised Vladimir Putin. Kelly stuck with him. Trump even attacked Kelly Ayotte and called her weak. And Kelly stuck with him. You know, during a debate a couple of weeks ago, when she called Donald Trump a role model for kids, you want to say, you just can't believe this. But now, Donald Trump's not doing so well, and Kelly is running as fast as she can away from him. Well, I will say one thing. Donald Trump sure has made Kelly Ayotte dance. Day 1, she loves him. Day 2, she hates him. Day 3, she's back with him. Boy, spins round and round. But one of the things I love about the people from New Hampshire is that you value guts. You make the right decision, and then you stick with it. Donald Trump is right. Kelly is weak. And that's why a tough, smart fighter like your governor, Maggie Hassan, is going to win on November 8th. Yeah, I love being here with smart, tough women. With Hillary, with Maggie, with Carol, with Annie, and with friends of women, Colin. Just look at Hillary's history. She's been on the receiving end of one terrible right-wing attack after another for 25 years, but she has never backed down. She doesn't whine. She doesn't run to Twitter at 3 a.m. to call her opponents losers or dummies. She doesn't even cry that the election is rigged. No, Hillary is the kind who just gets up every day and she keeps on fighting. Fighting for children, fighting for women, fighting for families, fighting for health care, fighting for human rights, fighting for a level playing field. Hillary fights for us. So, we're with her. There are 2 things we got to do. First one, we got to vote. New Hampshire has same-day registration at your polling location, so no excuses, anybody. Go to iwillvote.com, make a plan now how you're going to cast your vote, and cast your vote for Annie, for Carol, for Colin, for Maggie, and for Hillary. You going to do that? Yeah. Second, do more than vote. Volunteer. We need you in this. Democracy needs you in this. You can knock on doors. You can make phone calls. You can monitor the polls. Lawyers can help us here. Everybody. If you have any time over the next 15 days, please volunteer. You can go to hillaryclinton.com. You can go to maggiehassan.com. And I guarantee we will use your time. And we will use it well. Please make this investment in democracy. Get out there and volunteer. We need you on that. Yes. Okay, so it is so good for all of us to be here. This is fabulous. You know, the way I see it, what elections are about is they ultimately come down to our values. It's not about one person or one candidate. It's about a movement. It's about a strong, powerful movement to make real change in this country, the kind of change that we make together. And since we're here together, let us remind ourselves why we get up in the morning, why we work hard all day, and why we're still working late at night. Because of what we believe. We believe that every person should be able to get a college education without getting crushed by student loan debt. And that means refinancing our student loans and debt-free college. Yes. We believe that no one should work full-time and live in poverty. And that means raising the minimum wage, and we will fight for it. We believe that workers should be able to organize for better pay, for better working conditions. Unions built America's middle class, and unions will rebuild America's middle class. Yes. We believe that after a lifetime of hard work, People are entitled to retire with dignity, and that means protecting and expanding Social Security, and we will do it. You know, you may have heard, Wells Fargo cheated tens of thousands of people. Giant banks brought down our economy. Well, we believe in tough rules, real accountability, and if a CEO breaks the law, they ought to go to jail just like anyone else. Yeah. Some beliefs are controversial, so I want to throw this one out there. We believe in science. We believe that climate change is real and that we have a moral obligation to protect this earth for our children and our grandchildren and our grandchildren's grandchildren. Yes. Boy, and I can't believe I have to say this in 2016. We believe in equal pay for equal work and a woman's right to decisions over her own body. Yes. We believe that equal means equal, and that's true in marriage, it's true in the workplace, it's true for every place, and we will fight for equality for all of our people. You know, Donald Trump calls African Americans thugs, he calls Muslims terrorists, he calls Latinos criminals, he brags about sexually assaulting women. Well, we believe that racism and sexism and bigotry have no place in our country. We believe that Black Lives Matter and that we won't build Donald Trump's stupid wall. We believe diversity makes us strong. Yes. Yes. You do know I could do this all day. But we got a great speaker here. So I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to quit. We believe that millionaires and billionaires and giant corporations should not be able to buy our elections and our politicians. Corporations are not people. We will overturn Citizens United and bring democracy back to the people. Yes. This is Hillary's agenda. This is Maggie's agenda. This is Colin and Annie and Carol's agenda. It is a progressive agenda. It is a New Hampshire agenda. It is an American agenda. Yes. Hillary is ready to fight for us. Are you ready to fight for Hillary? Then let's welcome to the stage Hillary.